back for another episode of BaineWolf Plays Minecraft. I think today I'm going to work on uh, building a different version of this using pistons. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but I'm going to go ahead and set it up over here. I think I might eventually take this and mirror it on this side and make this a 2-panel door lock, just to see what it, see if it'll work. But for now, I want to build that other version I talked about in the last episode of this. So I'm just going to come over here a ways, get a little bit away from that one, and let's build it right here. Ooh, and let's see, I need my panel. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm gonna build the inside part just like the other. So I guess I'll be right back as soon as I get this built. Alright, so I've got this built. Just like I did the other side, or that one over there. Just a simple room with a peg wall on it. Now what I want to do here is I want to decide which ones I'm going to use as my code. I'm going to use the exact same code just for ease of memory and all. So it's going to be 1. So I'm going to put buttons on the back side so I can remember which one I'm going to use. 4, 8, and 10. That's just so I can remember what buttons I'm using, and I can always activate them from this side. Okay, so here's what I want to do. When this one gets power, I need to set these up over here. Go ahead and set these up, and put these down. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back around. Okay, put those there. And so when those go down, it's going to work just like the other one. And what I want to do here is put a row of repeaters, then pistons. Nope, I need to face them the other way. And these aren't going to be sticky pistons, because once these are activated, they will push a block. Let me see here. So when they push a block here, I'm trying to think how this is going to work. They can't. I don't think they can be right next to each other though. My plan was when they push a block, it was going to complete a circuit. How to do this? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna expand it this way some, and I'll just separate each line. Let's see. Let's do this. And we put one here, and one here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so if I brought this one over and this one up, it's going to get a little complicated with this right here now. It's just going to be aggravating. So that's got to go there. I'll have to add one more here and here. Nope. Okay. So that gets all my signals split out from the bottom. Yeah, this is how I want it to work. this out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put pistons here that will complete a circuit when they're activated. And what you want to do, I'm going to have to clear out some more. I've cleared out quite a bit here, so I may speed this up. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the line that would be set, you know, that you would normally have. And what you have to have is here. Once these are activated, you know, right now, let's say I had a signal here, and I needed it to go here. What would have to happen is every one of these would have to be activated. Let me go around front and I'll activate them all. So I would activate this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And you can see it pushed all those blocks out. So what happens is, until this block gets pushed in the way, the signal can't make it all the way down through there. At the same time, our reset line is going to be here. So this will reset everything. When it's signaled. And yeah, you see as I broke them, the signal was lost. So what I'm going to do is we're going to test our reset line. What in the world? I wonder if it's because of that. Well, that is weird. I didn't know that would happen. Okay, yeah, that should work. So now we have a set and reset line. So what you want to do is you want to determine which ones you want to be the code. So we know we want one. We want this one to be active. This one we don't want to be active. We don't want it to be pushed. So what we can do is when we hook up the deactivation line, you want to hook it up to the ones that aren't going to be used. So what I'm going to do is run it down through here, and let's see, I need, this is 1, so 2 is going to be reset, 3 is going to be reset, and 4 is going to be reset. So now, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, here, we'll reset them all. I'm still trying to work out how this is going to work, because what the problem is going to be is when you reset them, you don't want these to move, the ones that aren't any good. You want the ones that aren't any good to reset the good ones. So it's the other one. So you want this one, you want one to reset. Okay, that's it. You don't want these to reset. These are the ones that activate the reset. So if how am I going to do that? If a bad number is hit, I've got to hit a reset. So let's see. If I hit that one, it needs to be reset. What if I put a sticky piston on the ones that don't need to be hit? So basically, if you hit a wrong number, that's a good idea. If you hit a wrong number, it's going to pull this out of the way so it won't open. So once you've hit a wrong number, you've got to hit a reset button. I like that idea. Let's see. Let's put a reset button right here. Throw this down. Add a button. Okay, that'll be a reset button. And what we can do, whoop, is we can come off of that. I think that'll work. wonder if it's down like this, if it works. Yeah. Okay, so this reset button will just run down. And I need to go right over there, so we'll just run it this way. And down. And so now that hits our reset line. I'm not sure if that'll reset that one or not. Let's try it real quick. Yeah, it didn't reset that one. So what I gotta do is put something above this line that keeps it going straight. Okay, now that should reset. Oh, I know what it is. Again with these. There. It should make it to the end. Yeah. So that resets the good ones. Now, what I'm going to have to do for the reset is here on the bad ones, they'll have to be reset as well. Because if I hit a bad one, it's going to pull these out of the way. So now the reset line is going to do two things. It's going to push the good ones back into place and pull the bad ones back into the line. So now that's completely reset. So now you got to figure out which two to hit. So I should be able to hit 1 and 4. 1. Or no, this ain't 1 and 4. Oh, so I've messed the door up. So now it won't open even if I get the numbers right. Wait a minute. 1 and 4. That should be. I got them backwards. So this is going to be. This is. I guess I'm not using 1 and 4. 8 and 10 this time. This is going to be 3 and 5, 6 and 9. 3, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so anyway, I did kind of do these backwards. So I hit the right ones, 6 and 9, and it pushed those two into place, which completes that signal. And I'm probably going to turn these around because my door's on the other side. I'll probably stick my power source here, 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 whoop, here. Just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got those turned around. Since my door was on this side, I wasn't thinking when I put those down earlier. Let's see. So now if I hit the reset button, we should see them all reset. Okay, so yeah, push those two good ones out. Now, I'm just going to go down through here hitting buttons. And let's see, if I hit a good button, I hit a bad button. See, I got the first one right, so it's sending the power to here, but I hit the wrong button. So now it's bad. And because it's bad, yeah, because that's bad, you know, the signal's not going to go through. So if you get one key wrong, it's not going to open the door. And if you get a key wrong after you get if somebody punches the wrong key after you get it right, it'll also shut the door. So this way, you have to hit the reset buttons for it to reset the lock. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll have a reset button in case you accidentally hit the wrong one. But I'm also going to have a reset on the floor here. Let's go ahead and put this in. It's not that hard to do. And now I have a reset for this door. I'll just run it out here. I know what I'll do. I will run me a inverter right here. And let's see. Nope, I need to back that up one. What this will do is allow me to turn that on up top. I don't know if this will work or not. Yeah, okay, that works. I wasn't sure if it would or not. So I'm gonna come out over this way, and then I'll have a clock with a torch. You can hear it activated the reset, I think. Let me check. Yeah, okay. When I placed it, it stayed on long enough for it to activate the reset. So there's our reset line for the door. So now when you walk in, it automatically resets the lock. Okay, so this can be covered up. So we have our reset, and we have our negative blocks, and reset on the inside in case you mess up. Oh, I jerked my headphones off. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's see now. Those resets work. These can be covered up. Through this part. So you can see this is a much simpler design than that one over there. This one just uses pistons as your locking mechanism. Basically like a tumbler in a lock. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the top. Let's see. These are going to lock when they come up, just like they did on the other side as well. So let's see. Yeah, they've got a pulse. So I may have to put a clock on this one, or I've got to do something that's a little different. When I activate this, and these come up, I've got to have a way of turning those back off. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. So that comes up and goes through there, and then it comes. And then it comes up and it hits this one. And this will be my reset line for these. I will have a, let's see, inverter, or double inverter. So what'll happen is when these are always on, oh, keep doing that. When these are on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That will be on actually. So wait a minute. No, I think I got one too many inverters. Let's see. Yeah, I think I've got one too many. Maybe if I got rid of that one. Now those are on, and as soon as I hit a button, yeah, that works. Man, I could use that over there. That was a much. I didn't know I had to tie it in my reset line to do that. Okay, build and you learn. Okay, so that works, and that will get me a signal across to this side, and this is where I'll build that. So it's going to be a little bit further out because I had to build this reset station. But basically, I'll build this exact same setup up here. And again, we're pretty high, so but I ain't got to worry near as much about elevation. So I got to build this out, and I'll be right back as soon as I get this finished. All right, so I got the first part set up, and I want to go ahead and show you. We picked 6 and 9 on this bottom one, and so we're going to pick what do we say? That's 3 and 5. So I'm going to use 3 and 5, and then the ones that are going to be negatives, the ones you don't pick, are going to be the rest, and they're going to be sticky pistons. And then we're going to come, let's see, I might as well just build these on out so I can get my bridge for my signal down through there. Okay, and then it's going to be here. There'll be a signal box, a repeater. That's where my signal's coming from, starts from. Okay, and then every one of these. Alright. Okay. Okay.
What is that?
Alright, so now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to take these. Oh, always breaking what I don't need to break. Okay, need to take these out so I can see easily which ones to put them on. Say, okay, so from across from the sticky pistons, I need regular pistons. And that's a regular piston, so I need a sticky piston. And a regular piston and a sticky piston. I think that's right, yeah. That way when it activates them, it pushes them over here, but when it resets, it takes them back. I think I got these backwards. So if I hit, let's see. Okay, no, these are my active ones. These are the ones I gotta hit 3 and 5 here. Okay, I got confused there. I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got that wrong. I did. Those are both push and those are both sticky. Oh, I got them all backwards up here. I was thinking they were opposite, but they're not. They're identical. So I can take all of these out because they're no good. I knew it wasn't making sense the way I was looking at them. And there, and there, and there. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then the reset line. I mean, shouldn't I power all of those? I think I should. Does your show go off? Okay. Give me just a minute. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Alright. Whoa, I'm looking at the floor. I'm back. Oh, I've let time slip. Let's see. What is it? There we go. Okay. So I've got those all set up. And what was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna hit all of these buttons and see if I know my reset works, but I'm not sure how it works if I hit them all. Because I'm not sure if it was reset or what. So now they're all out of position. The good ones are in position, the bad ones are out of position. And if this works, okay, yeah, that reset everything. A while ago it wasn't resetting the bad ones, I don't think. I never did test that. Okay, I forgot to hook up all of the backside here. Okay, so now I just need to add this. I know you've already seen this once, but it was on the ground, so I guess now you get to see it up here. Oop, 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 whoa, 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 slow down. Okay. Alright, throw all this up here. Let's see here. Now, I need this one. I think I'm just going to run it up with a stepper here. I'll have to do it just like I did the other one. I'll have one coming up. Oh, and something I did realize on this one. Why I was getting that double pulse is because of this little stretch of wire right here that I don't need. I can actually get rid of this. If y'all watch my previous one, all you have to do is when it resets the top, it'll run down and then run back up and reset that. And what was happening is it was running around here and resetting it, then running, and it was splitting the signal and running down, back up, and resetting it again. So there was a few tick delay. And I think I may go ahead and add this reset line to this one at some point to make it more uh, or less hack proof, because like I said on that last one, you could hit one of these buttons on top that was right and you could tell it didn't reset the piston, and you knew you had the right one, you know, if you knew how this was made. So you would know at least you got those two right. But by adding this piece right here, you lose that ability because it resets itself, unless you can tell a split second difference in the timing. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna add this here. Let's see, this one will be, yeah, this is how I need it right here. Off. So they've all been reset So now we can see which ones we have to hit. 3 and 5. So if we hit 3, what in the world? I don't know what just happened there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to put delays on these.
I do not like colors.
Okay, let me try it now. I don't know why that worked a while ago and it ain't working now. Yeah. Okay. So 3. Wait a minute now. What happened here? Okay. Why were they all backwards? Oh, I bet I know what it is. That triggers every one of them. I should have went another one out. Okay, I'm gonna tear this down. I'm gonna add a second one. No, they're still all gonna trigger. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? What if I put these up here and that? It's getting complicated again here. If I did that, so that would keep it on. Let's go ahead and turn this one off. This will send a vertical signal instead of activating that block. So let's try this. So if I hit 1, okay, that worked good. So now I need basically just one for every one of these, and if any of these turn on, it will reset my line. I can get rid of that one. So if any of these come on, nice, and that should keep it from messing all those up down there. So let me try that. Let me reset them, and that reset the top ones. So they're all off except the 2 right there. So if I hit 3, it should set 3. Okay, so now 3 is good, so it goes on through. And if I hit this one, it should set the signal, and I should get the signal. But then if I'd hit one of the wrong ones, it breaks the signal, and the signal's broken. Okay, and if I need a reset, if my code hasn't worked, I hit the reset, and that should reset them all. See, there's no reset for hitting the wrong one on this one like there was the other one. I'm not sure how I could do a reset on it unless I told it up here, like if this one goes off, send a reset signal. If this one goes off, send a reset signal. I guess I could have done that here. Had my resets for these over here. If I had resets here, yeah, if I put redstone like on this side, and if one of those came on, then the ones that weren't good. So, like say for this one, if I had it here, here, and here, if any of those were hit, it would send a reset signal that would reset all these, and that would be pretty easy to do. I may do something like that. Just not sure how it would work down here since I don't have that set up like I do up there. But it could be done. All you'd have to do is add a Add a little bit more length here, like I did up here. A lot of this sticking out a little bit further. But like I said, I'm building and learning, so now we know how to make a reset on this system. Let me go ahead and take these off, because I'm not going to do that this time. If you hit a bad button, you have to hit the reset. That's just all there is. You come in, it's reset anyway. The only time you have to use the button over here is if you know you made a mistake or the door didn't open, just so you can start fresh. So now I need to run, let's see, the reset line gets reset from the button. Okay, yeah, so I don't have to worry about anything else. Now I just have to bring my signals together. And what I'm going to do is bring it here and bring it down. Just stair step them down, just like that. And throw this one down through here. Okay, so that one got to there. And this one, I just bring up through here. But I'm going to do this one a little bit different than the other one. I'm going to make this an AND gate. That way, let's see, how do you make an AND gate easier than this? AND gate, AND gate. Let's see. I think it's more like, let me bring these out one more. Oh, trying to remember how to do an AND gate. Let's see. And I want those two. If that one's on, no, it turns this one off. If that one's on, it turns this one off. And it takes both of those to turn that one off. And when both of those are on, okay, yeah. So this one has to be on and this one has to be on. And when both of them are on, it'll turn this one on. Because as long as this one's on, this will be on. As long as this one's on, this will be on. Yeah, that's what I want right there. I just need to run it down to my door, which will be, how did I do that earlier? Did I use a inverter to get under the door? Right there's where I need it, so probably did. So that's open. This will work. There, that inverts the signal. Okay, and of course we need that reset line from here. How did I do that? I don't remember how I did this other one. It was able to be reset from right past the door. Aww. I'm using the wrong thing. There we go. And I might as well go ahead and set the day as well. Okay, let's see. Let me figure out how I did this. How did I tell that to open that door? Oh, I went into the side. Oh yeah. Goodness. It got all complicated for nothing. So I can just delete all this. I tried to get too complicated on it. Okay, so that's there. That opened the door. Plus the reset line will also open the door. Uh-oh. Can't do it there. And again, this is probably one of those designs that can be done a lot more simpler. A lot simpler. If I hit this line from this direction, it should reset as well. And I have a sheep in my design here. So let me throw these down through here. go ahead and throw another one of those in there. Throw this around through here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cover all this up. Now, and then that will let me reconnect this and not have to worry about that line down there. Okay, so I can fill this back in. Let's see. Let's make sure this works. Opens the door. Oh, I know what I need to do. Whoop. I need 2, 3, 5. And that one. Okay, so the door opens. I'll walk through it. The door shuts. And yep, it reset them all. I was pretty sure it would reset these. I just wasn't sure it would reset the top. So now all you have to do to change this is change which ones have sticky pistons and which ones have regular pistons. And that will change which ones are your key code, or which numbers you use. It's a little bit simpler than that one over there, where you have to change how the redstone's laid out. It's just changing pistons. Regular pistons will be numbers you use. Sticky pistons will be numbers you don't use. Will be the cancel the activation thing that requires reset. Okay, so that pretty much built this one. And again, I'm gonna finish it out just a little bit. I guess it's gonna look a little bit different. So we're gonna call this one this building. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. You come out. Let's reset. You hear them going off back there. It's the only thing, the reset actually requires the pistons to move so you can hear it. But again, as long as you hit the right ones. The door opens. You hit a wrong one. The door closes. Unfortunately, you hit a wrong one. You can't go back and just hit the right ones again. You have to hit the reset now, which resets the entire program. Or, you can step on this plate, hit that button, or if you're coming from the other side, if somebody comes out, it'll reset it as well. So, I guess that finishes up this build. This one was much simpler, much cleaner looking, as opposed to the first one I built. This one used a lot of, RS NOR latches and stuff like that. Got pretty complicated with all the redstone, whereas this one over here is just a bunch of piston gates with the reset line on the back side. Splitting the signal out was the biggest problem. It caused us to have a larger footprint than I was expecting. I was wanting them to all be side by side, but then again I had to separate them by one to get these repeaters in there to continue the signal. So I guess it worked out pretty good that way. And then up here we learned that we could put a reset. Whoa! We could actually add reset lines as long as we made a setup like this that you could add repeaters on the, redstone torches on the back side to hit the reset line. But if you did that, the good thing about this is as long as you don't hit a bad button, you don't hear the pistons resetting. You hear a piston move, but you don't know if it's a good move or a bad move. Because it extends, it retracts, and you can hear that. If you did a reset on it, you could hit the piston and see if you heard them all reset. You'd hear the initial activation, and then it would run through, and you'd hear them all reset. So I guess a reset line on this type wouldn't be that great, because you could figure out the code just from listening to the pistons activate. Unless, like I said on the other one, you could run them like 16 blocks away, so you couldn't hear them. But I was wanting a small footprint, and it looks to be about the same size. Let's get a aerial view here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks. Let's see how. Oh yeah, this one's a lot bigger. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 blocks. So yeah, this one's a lot shorter with the pistons. The one without the pistons is a lot quieter. You don't have the pistons don't have to move, but this one here is a lot simpler to me. Just using those pistons as the gates. But if you don't mind, let me know what you think in the comments. And if, just like in the last one, if y'all happen to incorporate this into a build or have a way to make this smaller, give me a link. Send, share a video or whatever, however you do that. I've done it a couple times, but let me see what you've done with it. Like I said, I'm sure there's plenty out there that where people's built these things, but I like to learn a little bit myself. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.